You're welcome back to the programme. More than 100 people are trapped in a mine in the city of Donetsk in eastern Ukraine. 90 miners have been rescued and taken to the surface. The emergency occurred after electricity was cut to the mine during fighting between Ukrainian and anti-Kiev forces. Tension has been escalating in the region over the last number of days. Nadira Tudor joins me now in the studio with more of the details. Very troubling situation, this, Nadira. What do we know about the miners so far?
Well, what we know about the miners so far is that 200 miners were affected when electricity was cut in the city due to intense shelling by the Ukrainian military. 90 of the miners have been rescued so far, and still over 100 trapped. And local emergency services say the coal mine has been cut of power during artillery shelling, with more than 200 miners trapped inside, so they confirmed those details. Most of the casualties were due to cold-related injuries. We don't know any more details than we have at the moment. Now, there's been constant violations of the ceasefire deal that's been in place since 2015. But what we've seen on the 31st of January is the most intense shelling that we've seen in a long time. And Moscow are very, very worried about it. Now, Putin's spokesperson, Dmitry Peskov, he's clear about his concerns.
There is credible data that yesterday there was an attempted attack on the territory controlled by the Republic of Donbass. The aggressive actions supported by the armed forces of Ukraine undermine the aims and objectives of the Minsk agreement. It shows the unwillingness of Ukraine's President Poroshenko to fulfill these agreements. We deeply regret that as a result of the attack, people from both sides died.
Now, you've heard Moscow's stance on that, but Kiev are pointing the finger at the self-proclaimed Donetsk Republic. Now, this quote implies, what we have to remember here is that this recent escalation has come at a time where we've seen a thawing in the relationship between the US and Russia. But not only that, it's the first time that the lifting of sanctions has been mentioned. And Donald Trump was quite clear about his thoughts on this issue. He actually said that if you get along and if Russia is really helping us, why would anybody have sanctions if somebody's doing some really great things? Now, this quote implies that there is a strong possibility that those sanctions will indeed be lifted in the future, that the two countries have already agreed to work together in fighting ISIL, and of course they had that very positive phone call.